رمضان تجلى وابتسم طوبى للعبد إذا تنما
Would the night of Qadr take place all across the globe at the same time, or would it be different for different regions? The night of decree, Laylatul Qadr, changes and moves every year. It is not on a fixed date, like some people say. It is always on the 27th of Ramadan. This is not true. And it's not always on the odd numbers of nights in the last 10 nights, meaning it's either 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th, or the 29th. No, this is most likely, but it can be on the 22nd, 24th, 26th, and on the 28th, maybe. And this is a possibility. So to claim that it's only on the 27th, and this is, by the way that the majority of Muslims worship Allah Azza wa Jal. They neglect the whole of Ramadan. They neglect the whole of the last 10 nights. Only on the 27th, they rush to the masjid to offer Taraweeh and to offer Qiyam al-Layl. Where I come from, they all rush to Mecca on that particular day. And they say that this is the night. And then they go back to their sins and go back to their negligence, being unaware of what awaits them. And this is wrong. The Prophet's way of doing it, alayhi salatu wasalam, was to sit in seclusion, in i'tikaf, the full 10 nights. Now, had he known it was on the 27th, he would have only stayed on the 27th. At the beginning, it was known to all when the night of decree was. In Saheeh al-Bukhari and elsewhere, the Prophet came to the companions and he said to them, Allah showed me the night of decree. And I knew it and I wanted to tell you about it. But because two of the companions in the masjid had a fight and a loud argument, I was made to forget it. Subhanallah. Look at the consequence of sin. Two companions arguing and raising their voices in the masjid led to the whole ummah to forget and lose when Laylatul Qadr is. It shows you the severity of sin upon not only the individuals, but rather the whole ummah. The same thing happened when a group of archers disobeyed the Prophet ﷺ on the Battle of Uhud and descended down, leading to overturning the results of the battle. 70 of the Prophet's companions, may Allah be pleased with them, were martyred, and we know the events of Uhud. Therefore, the night of decree is not fixed. It keeps on hopping from one year to the other. And what the people are always asking, Sheikh, in Saudi Arabia, Ramadan was Monday. In India and Bangladesh, it was on a Sunday. And in the USA, it was on a Tuesday. Now, when is Laylatul Qadr? I don't know. Does it or is it on the same night for all these countries, or does each country has its own night of destiny? Well, to answer your first question, it's only one night. So if it is a Sunday night, it's a Sunday night. If it's a Wednesday night, it's a Wednesday night. For the whole of globe, it's one night. Now, we don't know because the month started to us on a Sunday, which means that the odd nights would be even nights to those who started on a Saturday or a Monday. So now we are in a dilemma. Akhi, don't put yourself in such a confusion. It is not your business. Oh, what do you mean? I'd like to know where Laylatul Qadr is. No one can know when Laylatul Qadr is, by the way. So these reports we get on the 29th, oh, by the way, Laylatul Qadr is most likely on the 21st, was most likely on the 23rd. I saw the sun come with little light and it was a night of peace. These are all speculations. Only Allah knows when exactly was Laylatul Qadr. Why? So that you would be forced to spend the whole 10 nights worshipping Allah to the maximum, hoping that each and every night would be Laylatul Qadr, as if it's your last night alive. How would you perform? But when you think, and most likely it's on the 27th, the rest of the 9 nights would be taken easily and lightly. And this is not what Allah Azza wa Jal wanted for us by concealing and hiding Laylatul Qadr. Therefore, yes, it is one night every year. So this Ramadan, assuming it is a Thursday, it's a Thursday for America, for Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, and for Saudi Arabia, Morocco, Egypt, etc. Next year, it might be on a Saturday. Who knows? But it would be for the whole globe. Whether you saw the moon sighting like we did, or earlier or later, it doesn't make any difference towards when is Laylatul Qadr. It's fixed on a particular night. Each year it differs on the last 10 nights of Ramadan. As for the different narrations from the companions' side, Ubay ibn Ka'ab, Mu'adh ibn Jabal, other companions used to swear that it was on the 23rd or the 25th or the 27th. Well, this confirmation from their side was in regard to one Ramadan that they were certain it was on that particular night. And there were some signs, and for example, the year that the Prophet was informed, alayhi salatu wasalam, of Laylatul Qadr being on a specific night, and then he was made to forget it, he said to the people that I saw myself prostrating on water and mud. That was the night of Qadr. The companions say that we know which night rained when the Prophet prayed Fajr alayhi salatu wasalam, and we prostrated in mud and water and rain. Besides, the hadith, which is authentic, that the Prophet says alayhi salatu wasalam, look for Laylatul Qadr for 9 nights left, 7 nights left, 5 nights left, 3 nights left, 1 night left. This hadith, Ibn Taymiyyah says, overturns the belief that Laylatul Qadr is always on the odd nights. How is that? He says, people think that 21st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th are the odd nights, depending on the beginning of the month. While this hadith, the Prophet is asking us to detect it depending on the end of the month, which we cannot know until the month is over. Again, I could not understand. I'll explain it to you. If the month begins today, the 21st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th are the odd nights. Correct? Yeah, this is logical. This is depending on the fact that the month is 30 days. But what happens if the month is 29 days? It's the same thing, Sheikh. No, it's not. The hadith I just quoted detect Laylatul Qadr, the night of decree, 9 nights left. Meaning that if the month is 30 days, 9 nights left means the 21st. 7 nights left means the 23rd, and so on. But if the month was 29 days, so 9 nights left would be the 22nd. 7 nights left would 24th, 26th, 28th. And this shows that yes, it can be on odd or even nights, depending on whether we see the crescent and Ramadan is 29 nights, or we don't see it and we complete Ramadan to be 30th. So again, don't confuse yourself. Do your level best and work hard on these beautiful 10 nights.